Okay, I'm always looking for interesting ways of framing some of the images from either shows that I've been in or, just events that have happened to me. So I just think this is a really cool way of taking a show that you've been in, pictures from a show you've been in, and framing them against the sheet music from the character that sang that song. So, for example, here, this is an image of me as Anne of Green Gables. Now, I've not played Anne of Green Gables, but I love the show Anne of Green Gables. And so I took the image from the opening of the song and I put my picture on top of that. So let me show you another one. This is from when I did Into the Woods. I was one of the evil stepsisters in Into the Woods, and I thought that would be really fun to frame this up against the Into the Woods opening song so that, I could put this in a frame. And instead of just having a picture of me in the show, you've got me along with my sister in the show and the music that goes along with that. And then looking at this one, this is the one we're going to do today. We've got a picture here of Maleficent. And Evil Like Me is the song that a Maleficent sings in the production of Descendants. So I just think this is such a cool way of showing, like an image of you in the show along with the music. So let's talk about how we're going to do that. Okay, so I have here a blank document in Canva. And what I have done is I've uploaded the music. You can see over here on the side, I've uploaded different sheet music that I thought I might want to use, images that I thought I might want to use for this particular project. So I'm actually going to do the Evil Like Me. So I've got this piece of music right here. You just click on it and it goes right into your document. And then I'm going to right click and set images background. So I right clicked with my mouse. Now, we did Descendants, and so this was music that we had from our production. Now, you can see it says start here. That's because that's where we told the actors to start singing. So I'm actually going to click on this and I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to click over here with background remover. I'm going to click on that twice, and it gives me a chance to erase. Now, I'm going to make my brush a little bit smaller, and I'm literally going to go in here and just erase right in there. Can you see that I'm doing that? All right. And then click out of that, and we've got that start eliminated. So I'm going to go back to my image here, and then I'm going to put, this is our Maleficent from our show. And that looks pretty cool. However, that's not really the background that we want. So again, I'm going to go to background remover up here, and it's going to remove the background. How amazing is that? I just think that looks so cool. Now we can make her as large as we'd like. I actually might kind of clip this in a little bit and make Maleficent larger than life here. I just think that looks awesome. I'm making that a little bit small so you can see the whole thing. I think that looks fantastic. And then you print that out and frame that, and it gives such just a bigger impression, I think, instead of just posting the picture, which, by the way, is spectacular in its original form. But I think this just gives it another level of special, framing. So what I'll do is I will print this out. You'll get a chance to take a look at it. Okay, so if you see here, I've simulated what it would look like if you framed them in really fancy frames and hung them on the wall. How awesome are those? It just has such personality, and it's a kind of a really fun way to showcase shows that you've been in, or it doesn't even have to be shows you're in. It could be maybe a piece of sheet music for a performance that you were in, or a wedding that you sang for. It could be your wedding vows and a picture of the couple. It could be a speech you gave and a picture of you doing the speech, or a piano recital and the piece of the music. There's so many ways that you can use this sort of framing technique. I hope you try it. I think it's pretty awesome. So thank you so much for joining me for this week's Theater Craft. I will see you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.